Okay, setup phase is done, so let's do it. Let's get back into Rimworld. We had our first look at this game yesterday. It was the first time I'd ever touched it, and I was really quite enamored. So we're back, and we're going to try and play through a proper campaign, whatever that entails here, now that I feel like I've somewhat grasped the basics. So let's start up, new colony. Basic crash-landed stuff. I like the sound of Randy Random here, so we'll go with Builder. Always like commitment mode, because I hate save scumming, even if we get utterly ravaged. I want to take it. So we're going to have Bornholm as our seed. Let's go for it. And I'm going to wimp out completely and take a nice temperate equator level setup, because much as I would like to do something truly glacial, that's probably beyond my skill set at this point. So this is temperate stuff, right? A bit further down and we'll probably have year-round. Oh man, if we want year-round, we have to go into the tropical forests, and I ain't equipped for that. Or am I? What do we have here? Maybe year-round's a bit too wimpy there, but I want something with a river in it. So how about here? Or somewhere around here. Yeah, I'll take that. It's between 8 and 27 degrees, flat, rivery, granite, marble, slate. I'll take it. And we're going to have, yeah, the one mod I'm using here is Prepare Carefully, because it allows me to use preset characters. And I'm throwing in the chat scrubs here. We've got, oh, let's get rid of these scrubs. We don't know who they are. Away with you all. We're going to have Nitro. We're going to have Furfro. And we're going to have Rusty. As for the people in the world, we're going to get rid of these folks and instead have our randomized individuals. Oh man, now I've gotten rid of them. Wild Goose and Amaralon and Meow, Pedantic Mikey, and MTSC2. Using names much like we do in Europa General names and Monarchs and the like. So who are we starting off with? We got Nitro here. They're a bit of a cave dweller, so they're pretty good with mining. And he claims he's an intellectual, otherwise he's not particularly great at anything. We got Furfro, our abandoned orphan turned into a bartender, who's pretty sociable, but otherwise fairly jack of many trades. And then there's Rusty, the old country child sheriff. They're pretty good at fighting and cooking and great with plants. Actually, they're a pretty good all-rounder. Let's get going. Are you started? Oh man, now you make me think. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is a standard equipment. Let's get going. Are you going to rename new colonists as well? Yes, if we find some newbies, we will use any chat scrubs that we have, including our pet, who we should name straight away. The three of you awaken, your crow sleep, and you're hurtling towards the land. Poof. Okay, so first things first, let's see if I can remember the good things to do here. Rusty and Nitro are good at shooting, whilst you're okay at melee. So wherever that knife is, you go equip the knife, you grab the bolt action, you grab the pistol, wherever it is. There it is. And we make everything A-okay for using... I don't know why you have to go through this each time. It seems like a pain to just do that, but what do I know? Everything is alright. And then we quickly suss out where we are and what we can put to use. We've got a river here. There's a whole load of stuff lying around. We have what looks to be a fairly usable room right from the start, with slate walls and a nice slate tile, so maybe it's worth us making our base over there. Saves me having to worry about building up an initial place to care about. Jake, in the options you can turn on the option to display the pet's name, similar to how it's displayed for colonists. Is that so? Pet name, pet name. Show animal names. Tame named pets. There we go. Where is our pet? Is that you? Is that Ratty? No, it's probably not Ratty. I'm sure our pet will show up soon enough. Alright. Seems logical to use this place. It just needs a bit of door and whatnot added. We'll set up a nice wee bit next to it for storing our goods and we'll be good to go. So let's do exactly that. So stockpile area right there. 8 by 8 will surely be enough. We can just chuck everything over there. This will be our new home. And don't build over fertile soil, yes, I will. Alright, get to work on that, folks. You need colonist bed, you need recreation. Yeah, it tells me all kinds of things that I need. So, for now, I'm afraid all you're getting are sleeping spots inside here. We'll suss out the rest later on. How are you meant to know which soil is fertile anyway? Ah, it says rich. Ah, so this is rich, eh? Yeah, it looks kinda darker, doesn't it? I bet this is really good for growing on. Whereas the rest of this is just normal old soily stuff. Alright, what if we expand you up here a bit, and then we shrink you here a bit, and we all are okay. Ah, here we go. Who wants to be our pet Labrador? That's quite cute. I don't know if the Labrador can use a sleeping spot, but there you go, however you cut it. Get a bit of basic lighting in here. And for recreation, we're going to have a super boring game of horseshoes just outside. But first of all, I want our resources lugged over here. Maybe we'll save time by having this pre-constructed for us, but probably not, given all the back and forthing that people have to do with these. Oh, Nitro's just wondering, because you are above doing any menial, dumb, laboury stuff, right? That's why you constructed these two things, whilst the other two are doing all the busy work. Okay, what is work for you, Nitro? You won't handle, cook, hunt. You could construct, but you're not particularly good at it. You could mine. In fact, mining's what you're fairly good at. But this is our nearby mine, and it doesn't seem to have anything that great for us. There's a ship chunk here, though. Does that count for you? Would you do that? No. No. Store food inside, Jake, so wild animals can... I'm getting there. Not sure what to do with Nitro, though, if he's so incredibly useless. I guess we could have you work on building stuff then, since you will construct. So forget these things. Let's actually have some beds. Oh, you're not. Oh, man, you're gonna be a real pain in my butt, aren't you, Nitro? Get to work, everybody. Alright, we've got some bed, we've got some basic entertainment, and it's raining on my stuff here, so I'm gonna really want to keep this stuff walled in. In fact, I have a funny feeling that our people are going to want walled in as well. So we'll have that all done. We'll add a wooden wall here, and a door here, here, and here for now. And that should keep us good. Otherwise, there's all this wood chucking about, and we are going to need more wood. Deteriorating due to unroofed and outdoors. What a shame. You can just build corners and a few support beams and then roof over. Oh, how do you assign roofs? Oh well, we've already started with the whole wall making. Nitro, again, you're just sitting around doing a whole load of not much. Okay, because you won't cut things down either. Oh well, he's pretty rubbish at it, so no wonder. Can I make you do anything useful? Or are you just gonna sit around like that? I guess what I really want you for is research, but we're not yet at the researching point, so please help us out with plant cutting, even if you're worthless. Good, pick up that stuff at the very least. Should have never set up that horseshoes. Everybody's just playing that instead of getting to work. We've got vital work that we need done here. I guess this stands to reason why you shouldn't build so far away from your initial place, but I'm gonna feel bad if all of our resources are left out overnight in the rain. There we go, get that good old roofing done. I'm afraid it is not yet time for you to sleep. Build that roof area. Oh, okay, that's as much as you'll do, sadly. Well, a couple of night owls will probably handle stuff a bit right now. Or not. Dream of the day that Nitro is a bit better at cutting down trees. At least the rain has stopped, though. Did you adjust the sleeping schedule? I do not know how to adjust sleeping schedules. No idea. It's under a sign, you say. Well... Oh man, Singus let me down here. Right. Oh, this is weird. What am I meant to do? Right, Nitro is not a night owl, but Furfro and Rusty. No, it's just Frofro that's the night owl. Okay, so I restrict Frofro sleep during the day. How many hours of sleep do they need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So sleep from 8 until 16, and do your other things during the day, during the night rather. There we go. There we go, so far so not bad. They're roofing all that up. Now I'm going to want a few more things, such as a wee table for people to start eating their food at, and a little stool to use it for. And the other stool, this stool could double down if there's something else here for them to do. So how about a bit of recreational chess tabling right there. Also stuff for production. Sculptor, butcher, da. I guess a stove would be nice, but we don't have much steel. In fact, we don't appear to have any steel. Where'd the steel end up? Thankfully, steel does not degrade, but shouldn't it have landed around here? What the heck? Oh, poor rat being murdered by the timber wolf. Yes, the steel. crazy, but isn't there meant to be some steel? Ah, here we go. It's all there, but it's not being hauled back yet. And that's exactly what Furfro is up to right now. So great, the stockpile should now be okay. Things will stop degrading there. God, Nitro is beyond useless at cutting things down. However, he'll surely get better at it, right? Barely heard of plants. There we go, got some nice basic setup. Normal wooden table, normal stool and stuff. Excellent. Or as excellent as I'm willing to take so far. Now, what I'm going to want to do is also zone off some nice growing area. Gosh, it's hard to see what's good and not good here, but just grab this area. 20 by 5 seems kind of nice. 20 by 10 is probably a bit over the top. 20 by 5 will do, and we'll have this for growing some nice rice, because that should be pretty quick to make. Who's our plant worker though? Rusty's pretty good, he's got the green thumbs. They're also our iron chef, and our handler. In fact, they seem to do quite a lot. Is corn an option? Corn takes forever to grow, so I'd like to avoid doing that. Also, who's going to be our dog? I didn't see any people popping up wanting to be doggo. I feel like this is a terrific waste of Nitro's abilities, having him cut down plants when he could be mining out things like granite and uranium and machinery and muffaloos. Alright, people seem to like the idea of Singus being our doggy. Yes, doggy. How do I rename you again? How do I rename you? This is the one, right? There we go. Singus. Furfro is not particularly happy. What's your problem? Night owl in daytime. Well, sleep then. Didn't I tell you to sleep? I guess you just don't want to sleep right now. So, well, I should have some food going before too long. We have a place to eat, which is quite nice. Beds and the like. So far, so acceptable. What else is really going to be needed? Little known tip, if you make a growing area on some berry bushes and forbid sowing on Serra, your pawns will harvest them regularly. Good to know, but oh hey, we've got berry bushes here. How cool. Consume your packaged meal. It'll be nice to expand this soon. What do we have here? Wild heel root. That sounds useful. We should have it all. Nitro's all tuckered out from uselessly cutting down trees. However, there we go, he's an utter beginner now. He should be mining or being all intellectual. Maybe to that extent we should have a simple research bench set up for you. There you go. of course a proper chair, because you probably spend quite a lot of time doing research. Relaxing socially when you should be working. How dare you? Well, at least we hauled over the steel, but I'd love to get more steel. Granite and unknown stuff around here. Heel root sounds like it could be useful down the line, and there's quite a bit of it kicking around, which is good. And people are a good bit happier being able to eat their meals at the table, no doubt. Still, Frofro is not happy. Disturbed sleep because no private rooms. Well, we'll sort you out with that soon enough. The stools you placed are angled wrong. What? Is there such a thing? Uninstall and reinstall like so. Uninstall and reinstall like so. Whilst Frou-Frou plays chess in the middle of the night. And then moves our desks here and wait, what? Don't I want them back? Madness. See, Frou-Frou's fine doing all this manual labor. This is probably disturbing people's sleep though, I wouldn't be surprised. Being told that it's a good idea to haul this crap away as well, since it's making people slow down too much. Also, it'll just look better. Also, this room is miserable. I will never do cleaning. What a shame. Is 65 enough to actually get something out of this? I know Nitro might botch it up though. You need a dumping zone, right? So I guess this this place doesn't take that kind of stockpile. But what I could do is tell this stockpile not to take things that don't matter due to being exposed to rain and stuff. So what I could do is move it over here, where it's much closer to a bunch of other stuff that's probably going to need to be dumped. So how does that work? Zone, stockpile here. Big area, and this is just dumping zone, and it's good for not plant matter, I guess. Stone blocks, gold, jade, all this stuff is probably fine. Not wood though. Wood needs to be sheltered. Items, nah. Weapons, barrels, buildings, chunks. Yeah, take the chunks. Not the corpses though. We'll need them cooled off soon enough. They have a dedicated dumping zone thing. Is that so? I don't see anything like it. Not seeing it. Next to stockpile zone when you set up the zone. Oh, dumping stockpile zone. Hey, now that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Chunks, corpses. Ah, but it doesn't take other stuff that's good, right? Stone bricks and gold and jade and all this other stuff's probably fine to dump there as well. Alright, now with research going on we can start getting going with that, and what I would quite like is, I have no idea. I don't see any geysers to take, to use. I remember being told that batteries are good by Hamster the other day, I think. So we'll go for it. Why not? There's a geyser to your top left. Well then, geothermal power it is. Where is it? Ah, there we go. Might be good. There we go. Rusty's so much better at chopping down wood than anyone else. How about you there? Awful barrack. Don't worry, we'll sort out the whole barrack situation soon enough. We shall expand greatly. Nitro's still chopping things up because I don't have better jobs for him. Well, you'll be able to start research real soon. I'm just glad to have you be a bit better with plants. Looking forward to Rusty being done with all the planting and stuff so we can also have some cleanup done here. See, Orko, you're giving me exactly what is useless advice right now. You might want to store expensive stuff like gold and silver inside. I evidently don't have any gold right now, and my silver is already stored inside, so... yeah. What do we have here? Rusty has charmed Furfro by telling a story about practicing chess. Furfro was attracted and is now Rusty's lover, and they want to sleep together. Oh, we're probably going to have to fast forward our no barracks plan. Now, how will we do that? Probably with a bit of structure and a bit of wooden wall, and we'll just expand northward quite a bit. Oh wow, I am so short on wood. Well, whatever. We'll sort out the wood come hell or high water. Get that done and get a door installed periodically. There and there and there and there and there, and we'll suss out the rest later on. And we should also clear this area. Smooth surface, is that how it works? No, that's not how it works. But we do need to cut plants and stuff around here anyway. How about flooring though? More to it than this though. I want to be able to designate rooms a bit better. There we go, double room for you, a single room for, who's the loner? Oh, it's Nitro. And then we'll suss out this room, which means this is probably unnecessary. Wood's going to be needed for this, and a lot of wood is exactly what I don't have. But if Rusty is set to cut things down, which should be a lot better at, then we should be okay. So what I will do is say order chop wood and chop whatever is good around here, and then Rusty will prioritize cutting trees. Oh, they only prioritize cutting one tree. So I should probably go to Rusty and say, forget everything that's above that. Forget constructing, hunting, cooking, and handling. Speaking of cooking, food situation's not amazing. We only have 29 meals. We should start thinking about setting up a kitchen once the rice is ready to roll. Do I see some forbidden survival rations to your north? What? Damn, these must have deteriorated. Oh no, it's 4 in total. Well, I'm sure someone will grab them. Man, Rusty's just so much faster at that, it's awesome. Relaxing. Furfro, now is not the time for relaxing. Now is the time for... Wow, you really don't do a lot, do you? Well, could you at least clean this area? It's pretty nasty in here. We also have a whole load of these things that could do with being harvested where possible. Maybe that's a bad idea. I got nowhere to really keep them cool. So forget that for now. Does that mean you're happier now that you're out in the night time? Night owl at night, I feel much better. And your lover is keeping you happier too. So as opposed to you being the unhappiest, now Nitro is the unhappiest, even though he's the most kitted out here. He's got the helmet on and the plate mail or what have you on. Also, there's still cleaning to be done. I said there's still cleaning to be done. More cleaning is needed. There we go. Now this room should be quite a bit better, right? It's only slightly dirty, and that's okay. Where's the dirt? I don't see any dirt. At least all the planting is done, so Rusty can do things other than that. In fact, Rusty is off to it now, after they eat their meal. Oh my, looks like we're going to be here for a while. Nitro thinks we should give the faction a name. Well, Nitro, if you think we should have a name, you name it. We need a settlement name and a faction. Even though we're 3 people, we're apparently a faction. Come on, Nitro, if you don't come up with one, Rusty or Furfro will surely come up with something better. Rusty wants to call it the AIC. No name's wrong. Well, I can't unpause while this thing is up here. Oh, okay. Then we'll take from the chat there that says hell on earth. Well, we're not on Earth, so forget that. We'll be Adventure Forest. Well, that seems more like a name for the settlement. Adventure Forest. How many R's are there in Forest anyway? And the best name. Your faction is now known as Draken. Did Nitro actually eat at the table? No, slightly impressive barracks. I got to sleep in a pretty nice barracks, but I don't like sharing a room with the others. Well, we'll get there once we have this sorted out. You can have some nice rooms, but I'm a bit short on... No, the wood situation isn't that bad. Rusty, why are you not... Well, you're chilling out, right? I don't want to interrupt you when you're doing that, but there's a lot of wood that we need to cut down. You're clearing a lot of stuff, but I would like you to prioritize cutting trees. How do I make you prioritize cutting trees in general? Idicious says my name, but then nothing else. Manual priorities, work tab, top left. Ooh, how about that? Plant cutting is a higher priority. There we go. Jing's Nitro is still fairly uselessly slaving away at cutting things down. And much as I would like him to get better with plants, it seems to be a bit of a big ask. Is he even learning right now from chopping this thing? I don't think he is. I really don't think he is. He's trying to get a roof over our heads. So how about instead of plant cutting, we get rid of that. Ugh, I don't like this already. I want you to do something other than that, but you won't do dumb labor. Why don't we just have you mine then? Have you mine away forevermore. Just get to that, Nitro. That should be more your cup of tea. No, he still wants to clear. Still wants to clear. Prioritize mining some marble for us instead. Rusty can take care of the clearing. He's quite a bit faster at it too. Bing? What was that? Cargo pods. Might find something in the wreckage, like some plastisteel. Tell me about plastisteel. An advanced super space structure material, extremely strong due to its molecular structure. Well, that sounds useful. It's also a wee bit away, but wouldn't stop us grabbing it. Nitro, would you mind? Oh, we'll never do hauling. I guess he would mind. Ah, good to see this kind of progress. Tell you what we don't have though right now is any kind of defense with our sandbagging. I reckon we should have some. But where? Well, protecting this, of course. There we go, that'll do. Well, I assume that'll do, unless people just get around it somehow. Now, I guess it's a bit, not a lot to help us out with right now, but a bit of light should help us out indoors, once we have something resembling an indoors. How do I do flooring, though? Floors. Sandstone, sandstone, steel. More steel. But it's quite ugly. I like wood floor, but jings, does that get expensive fast? Well, what we can do is wood floor up the bedrooms at least, since that's where people are going to want to be nice and comfy in, right? Oh, you have to put flooring underneath the doors as well, fair enough. Also, would probably save us a bit of time having a door to go through these two areas, so people don't go out and around every time. What do we have? A mad rat. A local rat has gone mad and will attack everyone it sees. How strange. But it's just a rat, right? Surely people will be able to kill a rat. Surely. Colonist needs treatment. What? Oh god, Nitro is having trouble with the mad rat. Kill that rat. There we go. See, how hard was that? Well, evidently quite hard, since you are bruised by rat bites. It's only a little pain. I mean, does that really warrant treatment? I really don't think it does. Anyway, undraft yourself. Wait, okay, that's undrafted. And then Nitro, you can go and rest up in your bed whilst you go and dump the rat carcass. I don't think these are that important to haul. And also all this is a bit of a waste. How about we have this thing deconstructed? I'm curious what it has. Wait, Furfro cannot deconstruct? It's like you're bad at it? Oh yeah, you are beyond bad at it. In fact, we are severely lacking construction abilities. Guess that's why Nitro was doing it all. Alright, forget that then, but what I really wanted to do was to get rid of this mining stuff. It doesn't seem to be getting us anything right now. And why do we have wood out here? It's going to deteriorate. Oh yeah, because it's set to take wood. I want this one to have all the wood. Want to sleep with a Rusty. I'll get you sorted out with that soon enough. Okay, Nitro got fully healed, so no longer need to use that for medical. Nitro Blaster, why is it called? Oh right, because your job is, your background involved a lot of blasting. Now you can get back to doing construction that you're also pretty terrible at, but oh no, this is the worst part, when you have to cut down a tree that's in your way. At least Rusty's alright at doing a bunch of that. Ah, I like seeing this progress of just going around fixing everything up. What we'll do, of course, is get ourselves a proper double bed set up for you. This will be the master room. And we can just move Nitro's bed over to there. So we uninstall it and we will reinstall it here. No, not there. Not there at all. There we go. Look, Nitro, if you really want a bed... Oh yeah, you never do hauling. What a princess. Why does it go here when it should go straight to there? Only reinstall, Jake. No need to uninstall first. I don't get it, but sure. Oh, I like seeing all this come together. I like this a lot. What's Nitro up to? I have to keep a close eye on you because you're such a madam. This rice is almost done as well, especially the stuff in the fertile place. Those survival meals won't last much longer, that is correct. However, the rice is almost done. And who's our best cook? Princess is okay at cooking. Oh, Rusty's an Iron Chef. Okay. I would love to have some meat to turn it into really good food. How about muffaloos? The enraged are deadly, tamed are nice and docile. So could I kill them? Could I hunt these guys for food? Jake, those bedrooms are huge. He'll be happy with 5 by 5. I don't care. They're getting huge bedrooms. I mean, that isn't something I could have inherently known, so I just built them how I wanted them. You have to select the animals you want hunted, Jake. Yeah, I'm just thinking, are these gonna kill us? Because they look set to kill us. I doubt the rat has a lot of meat on it. It's only got 20. Alright, we'll make do with crappy meals for now then. However, I need a few things. One is a walk-in kitchen-y thingamajigger. Right, how's that gonna work then? Walk-in fridge, that's what I meant to say. How about like so, where we have a door here, 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 and 1, 2 coolers, and a wood-powered generator. And then I zone this area, and the zoning is only, clear everything, it's only for things I want kept cold. So food and corpses. Anything else I need to keep nice and cold? Plant matter perhaps? Maybe. And we can expand this if we need more cooking room. And then we'll have ourselves a nice nice bunch of tables, including a butcher table. Huh? Butcher table will have a work speed penalty. It's outdoors. This doesn't count as oh yeah, lack of wall I suppose. That'll be dealt with in due time. And also a fueled stove. Stove, is that right? Yeah, that'll do for cooking. Food and corpses in the same cooler? Yikes. What's the problem? They're all kept nice and cool. Some people just got no backbone. Right. This is our research table. We're doing a whole lot of no researching. I'm also horrifically short on wood, but somebody's working on it, surely. Psychic drone, low mail. Some distant engine of hatred is stirring, projecting powerful psychic drone over the entire region on a frequency that only seems to affect the male gender. Okay, sure. Also, why...